I have the color notes.
Forget the kola nuts for now. Sit down. The Yoba came to see me and she said you must be banished. Do I need to tell you why? I do not want to know what this thing is between you and the Edaike. I have no right to banish you. Not after what I did. The king had just died. He had no children yet. No one knew who to listen to. I prayed to the gods for a sign, for help, for salvation. There was no answer. There were rumors that the Ijogu would return to take us all away as slaves. Some of the chiefs were trying to take control of the town. Council of Chiefs, I have received a message.
Amaze, the gods have spoken.
They have spoken. They are sending us the child. The child will be with us before this season is out. At the time of his birth, the gods will send us rain out of season.
We have heard wonderful things about how the gods have blessed our people with a child in past generations. But it's not as if any of us has lived long enough to say the same.
You have spoken well, Yasi. My great-grandfather always said that the child was with our people during his childhood.
The rains that will come out of season will be retained in a basket.
Water retained in a basket?
The water in the basket is a mark of covenant with the gods, and it will never run dry as long as the child remains with us. The gods have requested that I keep the water in the basket on a sacred tree.
Amaze, how exactly is this child going to help us or save us? How?
I can answer that question.
Ifliqs, we are discussing matters of state.
I am carrying the child.
The gods did not say who will be carrying the child. But the gods are clear on one point, that the child will be born by a widow.
I am a widow, and I'm expecting the king's child.
Ogiame.
The child grows in me. He shall be the future king.
This child will save us. The moment he is born, our fortunes will be changed.
That is exactly...
Ifliqs, can you leave the council now to their deliberations? Please.
No, but...
Please. Please.
So, until the child who is coming with the brains is born, all women who could be the mother of the child should be treated as precious as coral beads.
Ifliqs, you know my position as the Iyase. I sit over the affairs of the people till a new king is crowned. The Council of Chiefs are not happy with your interfering in our deliberations. They're not.
You are my uncle. I influenced your appointment as the Iyase. Shouldn't my interest come above the feelings of the chiefs?
Ifliqs, you are a woman, and you know our tradition. I think you should be more tactful. I did what I had to do to please the Council of Chiefs. But not to worry, you can still trust me. I have your best interest at heart, okay? Ifliqs, I think you should not worry yourself about where the child that the gods are going to give is coming from.
I shouldn't worry.
You shouldn't.
What if the child the gods send is more powerful than the child that I am carrying?
Ifliqs, you should be praying to the gods to give you a son that will sit on the throne and not worry about where the child is coming from.
Oge ma de ga ye wuki ga ye wo nwe o. E ga no dia o na ya bo we gwa.
The people found someone to believe in. If not Ifliqs, another pregnant woman.
Slaves and a lot of carving, brass, and a lot of clothes, as many as we can go with.
You can go.
We may be able to get some animal skins together if we gather from everybody.
No, we cannot get everything.
Why are we discussing this?
Don't you understand? The Jogus, the people who attacked us 6 years ago, have sent a word. And if we do not send them what they're asking for, they will attack us again.
Yes, so let them attack.
Woman.
Don't call me woman. My son is not only the Adaike, he is also the child. You will address me as Iyoba.
Iyoba.
Yes, if you commit us to this, I hope for her sake that her son can do for us what she believes he can.
The sun does not take permission from sleeping people to rise. You can keep your hope to yourself. My son has a battle to prepare for. We must act quickly. Your new assistant?
Yes. The mother died in childbirth, so I took her in. No, sir. It worked so well. They had faith again. And it made them invincible.
Majestic warrior, savior of his people. They will be composing songs about you 10 generations from now. Zua, I hope you left at least one warrior to take the bad news home to them.
There were more than enough left to deliver the message.
More than enough left.
We were too tough for them. They were retreating, so we let them go.
You let them go. You let them go. The Ijogus killed our people, burnt our homes 6 years ago, and you let them go.
But we still won.
This is not a victory. All you have done is given them the opportunity to go back home and regroup and attack us again, and yet you are celebrating. They will be back. Not next month, not even next year. They will wait until they are strong. And if this time they outnumbered us 10 to 1, next time they will outnumber us 100 to 1. We have to be ready for them. Because next time they will not underestimate us.
Ready.
How? The gods did not give us the child for nothing. We have a responsibility to build an empire so that other people will benefit from his many blessings.
Are you talking about waging war against some of our neighbors?
It will be for their own good and even better for ours. We have to spread our borders, conquer the people around us, so that we build an empire to match any of that of our enemies.
Our enemies? I thought we had only one.
That is the only way to build the manpower to defeat the Ijogus. We have to be exactly like them. Your coronation will soon take place. And then you will sit on the throne.
My coronation will soon take place. Am I not going to go through the rites of manhood first?
Don't worry. The rituals and the prayers are the most important. And you've been through those.
How is the yoga and the prayers?
We're fine. I'd like to speak to your uncle in private. I want the coronation hastened.
Of course. But before that, he has the physical rites of manhood to go through.
All the young men have gone through the necessary prayers and traditional rituals. And you know that the physical rites of passage are not that important. I insist on the coronation.
Tradition cannot be broken. The prince must participate in those rites that confirm manhood and prowess.
You know his breathing problems. Will he be able to withstand the tests?
Ifliqs, I wonder why you worry. If the prince is the child, then the gods should take care of the flaws.
Edaike is royalty, tests or no tests.
After every coronation, the Queen Mother is sacrificed to join her husband and rule in the world of the spirits. Have you forgotten? Why are you hurrying the coronation up? Why?
I remember the tradition. And I will die a happy woman once my son sits on the throne.
Our traditions shape our lives.
I wish he knew exactly what the task would be. Do you know what the task would be? No, don't tell me. It's better that way. It's not as if any of the other boys would know. I think I should go and sleep.
Zua.
What is it?
I don't understand what you guys are asking.
Zua, I saw your face when you were talking to the Edaike. You're worried about something. What is it?
Yuba, it's just me and him. He doesn't know any children. He has no one he's competing with. He always asks me to be careful with him because of his breathing problems.
But I thought that was getting better.
He's usually fine unless he pushes himself. He doesn't usually have any reason to push himself.
I see. So... but he has to push himself to more. So what you're saying is that the Edaike is not going to excel at the tasks.
Yuba, if I may be frank, I'm concerned that he might not even be able to complete the task.
Why didn't you tell me long ago? There must be something we can do.
Before you can call yourselves men, you will have to prove 3 things. First, that you can ford a river. Second, that you can feed a family. And third, that you can fight a man. The river Ose is at its fullest. You must hold your weapons above water and cross the river. And you must never lower your hand.
You're the future king, my prince. The rules need not apply to you. This is for the good of your people.
My mother...
She's the one who asked me to make sure everything went well.
I better continue.
Wait! You have lost your weapons. Just in case, I have some hidden behind the wall there.
I can see you really came prepared.
Also, just in case you have difficulty in getting an animal.
Oh, even that, Zua!
Of Yahweh, the son of Uwa, you stand at the brink of manhood. You have crossed the river, and you have brought something back from the forest. Now, who do you wish to challenge?
I would like to challenge the Daiken
Of Yahweh, the son of Uwa, you have to choose from a senior age group.
But who else from within any age group in our community can possibly be a better challenge than the Daiken?
Yoba, what do you have to say?
The child is here for our people. If the people want to see him wrestle this son of Uwa, so be it.
His Highness! Your opponent is ready. Are you? Just take it easy with him, okay?
Enough! Stop this nonsense. Stop it! At once!
Oge made ayewu kiga yewo wen erana diayo ayabo wegwa oge made ogo yewu kiga yewo wen o erana diayo ayabo wegwa.
His father was a drunk.
Was?
He died before he was born.
That's like a mom. Was this during the Ijogun battle?
He was not a warrior. He drank too much and owed too many. He died 2 months before the Ijogun attack. It is said that he drank and fell into the river, but some people say it is what his wife gave him to drink that killed him.
Oh. So, it is the son of this person who dares to embarrass my son in such a manner?
There is more.
Like what?
It seems he has more to prove than just trying to embarrass the prince. He was born merely minutes after the prince was born. And since then, his mother has been telling him and whoever cares to listen that he is really the child.
Omo. Omo. Don't be upset. if there's anything I could have done to spare you what happened today.
I think you have done enough.
That Oviawe in particular strikes me as someone that will distinguish himself in battle.
What I'll tell you, do you know that boy reminds me of myself?
Are we here to discuss arrogant young men or to discuss the battle? What does it matter who the warriors are anyway? Whatever victory we get is due to His Royal Highness, the Edaike.
Omo!
What do you think you're doing? You can't just walk out of council whilst it's still in session. Enough of all this self-pitying attitude. You had a bad day. Things didn't go according to plan.
Why was there a plan? Why can't I do the things that ordinary young men could do?
Omo!
You're not an ordinary young man. You're twice special. First as the Edaike, then as the child. We had to treat you special and not allow you to roam all over the place like all the other mothers did with their sons. I know the people don't understand, but soon they will. Who cares about the tasks anyway?
I do!
Omo, you are a god. You are just visiting us. Do not allow the standards of this world stress you. I know that you can do anything you want. Anything.
Anything I want.
Anything. Omo, the prince doesn't just...
I don't care what the prince does!
Don't open that gate.
Open it.
Don't you dare.
Zua! Zua!
The tree shall spring forth and provide shelter to the helpless lamb.
I can see you're still not allowed to be touched by anyone. What is this?
One of the things you're looking for.
What am I to do with these leaves?
I'm not going to do everything for you. I'm not your mother.
Who are you to talk about my mother?
I thought she was the one you were running away from.
You know things like Ameze, don't you?
Sometimes. But I cannot tell you what you need to know.
They say I am the child. But the signs do not accompany me.
The gods give the signs to point the way, but it's left for the people to unravel it.
Why? Why can't they just tell us and save us from suffering this confusion?
Can I show you something? As long as there is water in that basket, it means the child is still with us.
Can I have a look?
No. It is sacred.
Your Highness. Your Highness, this is a mistake.
I did not ask you.
A young man of your age has certain needs, but Your Highness, not her. To even touch her will be sacrilege.
It's not what you're thinking, Zua.
She is the seer's apprentice. She should know better. You should know better, Your Highness.
Get out of my way.
If you insist, then I will have to tell your mother.
What is wrong with her?
She has chosen her path. To interfere with that would be to offend the gods, Your Highness.
Did they not tell you, Zua? I am a god.
You don't take me seriously, do you?
I talk to you, don't I?
Not many people do. They bow their heads anytime I come around, and they agree to anything I say. They do not say what you're thinking.
My relatives always complain that I would speak out even when everyone knew things were better left unsaid.
Is that why they gave you to Ameze?
That and other things. My mother was pregnant when she went missing for 3 days. They found her dead in the bush, but I was alive. Some say I killed her.
Too many things are left unsaid around me. Tell me, what do you really think?
I think because a lot of war in the name of peace. Too many people speak about what the child is here to do and how the child will bring us victory in our battles. But the child himself does not speak.
I'm talking to you.
You're smiling at me. You're playing with me. You're not speaking to me.
What do you expect me to say?
Tell me what you're hiding from me. What forces the prince to run away from his home to seek the company of a lonely girl who speaks in riddles?
My mother.
Too simple.
What if what everybody is saying is true? What if I am not the child? What if I spent my whole life preparing for a task that is not even mine? You see, you don't take me seriously.
Just why should I take you seriously when you're whining like a child? One of you is a child.
He's a better warrior.
You do not need strength to find victory. The lion is not the strongest animal. Why do you think he is the king of the jungle? Why do you think the lion looks into the eyes of a mighty elephant? and sees his breakfast.
I think I should practice.
The people have been coming to me, telling me things about the night the rain came.
The night the child was born?
They're asking me questions.
I'm listening.
Did the gods say the child will be born by Yoba?
The gods did not say the child will be born to a king's widow.
And they didn't say the child will be a Deken?
What you said is the truth.
And Oviawe came the same night.
So his mother has said.
The child could be a Deken and could also be Oviawe.
Only the gods can tell us who they've sent. But they choose to remain silent on that matter.
So what if the Yoba is wrong? What if Oviawe is the one the gods have sent to us and we are giving his due to Edaike? May the gods not be offended by such actions. Because the people are saying Edaike was brought back from the battle, unable to stand the fire of the battle, while Oviawe fought until the last enemy was defeated.
They are saying, if nothing else, it shows us that the Edaike is not really necessary for our victory, as we've been thinking.
The people are saying that they cannot accept anything that is put into their mouth. If the Yoba's son is the child, let her profit. Yes, let her profit to the people.
Oime, we have one of the Ozama on our side, and he will win over the other chiefs in the council. This is the time for action. It is the time to point out the dead body in the center of the square.
Yime, what do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do?
That boy, that imposter.
The one who defeated me.
The one who is using you to make a name for himself.
He defeated me.
He's making noise. He's making claims. And we must do something about it.
Are his claims true?
Of course not.
And then why do we have to do something about it?
Because if he continues talking, people will begin to listen. And if they begin to listen, they will say that palm leaves do not rustle unless someone touches them. He must be silenced. Omo.
I do not want to listen to this.
Everything that I am doing is for your own good. So I will not take any action unless you tell me to do so.
You want to kill him?
No, it doesn't have to be killing. He can be abducted, sold off. Anything to stop him from rustling the leaves.
What if his claims are true? If really he is the child?
That's impossible.
And I do not want to talk about this anymore.
Those are jogging men. They recognize me.
Don't worry. Nobody will recognize you here. People here love to wrestle.
Wrestle? You brought me here to wrestle?
Are you scared?
No.
One else left to fight. The Isha are particularly good in a bush fight. It would be expedient to have them in our army.
We could send an emissary to them, asking for their help. And if they agree, the Joggers could be defeated before the next market day.
People who did not know better might begin to think that we're trying to postpone our fight in the Joggers so as to postpone the coronation of the Dyke.
Daughter of Abia, you are mother to the Dyken. I have words to say to you.
Who is that?
I think it's someone who has words to say to you.
And he calls me by name? Is he drunk?
I say I am the child. You say your son is the child. I am ready to stand before the people. Can you say the same for your son? Ifliqs!
I think that boy needs to be arrested. 100 lashes will still his tongue. Guards!
Yoba, you think this is wise?
Are you suggesting that I leave him to continue like this for people to hear what he's saying?
Go back. A rash young man is drunk and saying foolish things. It will be best to treat it with the unimportance that it deserves. Otherwise, people will begin to say to themselves, one does not use a spear to kill an ant, except of course one knows that the ant knows where to bite one.
Do nothing. What do you mean, do nothing?
It's like the chief said. If we're so sure of the truth, what do we care what others are saying?
It is not possible that I raise such a simpleton as a son. You do not even realize what is going on before your very eyes. A child seeing herbs and calling it vegetables.
What is it that I do not see?
The chief was not giving you good advice. He was protecting the imposter.
Was he?
Oh. He has never been on our side. And now, if he can present someone else as the child, he will turn the council of chiefs against us and we will be outnumbered.
What is the worst they could do? I'm still the heir apparent.
There's so much they can do, Amo. There is so much they can do. All these years, I have been trying very hard to make sure that you succeed your father to the throne to keep the kingdom together for you, and now they are trying to use this son of a drunkard to take it all away. They can use the council of chiefs to get us out. We could do something quieter. Like put something in your food.
Would they?
How do you think your father died?
But I thought I heard that.
You heard what? You shouldn't be listening to anyone else but me. Omo, this is not just about you and your throne. If these people get there, will splinter the kingdom. The Ijogu will take advantage of that and attack, and this time we will not recover.
So what do you think we should do?
Well, you will have to start making decisions on your own. So that you do not accuse me of doing things behind your back. Should we do something about him? Or should we let him be? You tell me. Now you see how hard it is to take decisions.
So you're having Oviawe killed?
Who said anything about killing him? He's just been taken care of.
And what do you think that means? Or do you not know the mother you have?
Look, it's the best thing for the people.
For the people or for you?
Imade. Imade. Oh!
Oh, will you put it away in the basket? Cover it and fold it before you put it back there. Yes, let me sit down.
Call them back. Tell them to stop.
Musa, calm down.
I am changing my mind.
Will you leave? Who have you been talking to?
Call them back.
Don't let people fool you. Do as I say.
You said it was my decision to make. I have decided to do nothing to it.
It's too late. You've made your decision already. It's probably at the bottom of the Ose River as we speak.
What is this?
One of the things you're looking for.
did you do it? Did you do it? Answer me!
I told you were too late. But would you listen? No. You had to go running off, risking your health and your reputation if anyone found out you were involved. Your first decision was the right one.
Your assassins failed. You overpowered them.
Impossible.
But it seems someone else has abducted him.
Abducted. Who would want him?
Your men said they were Ijogu men.
Ijogu men. By the river will say, no, this cannot be.
And yes, that is what they said. What would Ijogu men want you to do, sir?
Who knows? Maybe one should take this as a blessing from the gods that it is and not fight against it.
What have you done to him? Why are you so afraid of him that you killed him?
Will you do something about this woman? How do I know? I don't know who she is, let alone her son.
She's Uwa, mother to Obiawe, the young man that was shouting outside the palace walls the other day.
I see. So lunacy runs within the family. Guards, take her away and we'll get Ameze to find something.
Leave her alone. God! I said leave her alone.
You want to lock me up? You want to lock me up? You will not get out of this, Yama. You will not get out of this. The whole of our people will know that you have killed the child. You have killed the child.
Yoba, is that true?
Of course not. The Edaike is alive and well.
And of your way?
How dare you question me? I have put up with the insults of this woman and her son simply because I realize that there's mental deficiency within the family. But right now, I have totally lost my patience. God, take her away and I don't...
Let her be! I said let her be!
Are you better?
Uwa, let your mind be at rest.
I can't.
I am talking! Your son is not dead.
Here you are. Where is he?
Imadi.
He's not dead. But they said he's been taken away by some Ijogu men.
Ijogu men?
But I'll find him.
How?
I have a feeling they're preparing to attack us. If it's true, it means they came within our borders. That in itself is a declaration of war. We need to know so the people can be prepared.
That sounds dangerous.
I know. I know.
Go well.
Imadi, how did you know I would need the leaves?
I know.
You always know.
But how can we work?
You found a way to make me work. I will find a way to make us work. As long as...
As long as what?
Imadi, will you have me?
Maybe. That's if you'll still be alive then.
I have a reason to. You will be my wife. We won't have to steal moments anymore. We'll watch the sun rise together.
King.
Yes. Imadi, what is it? Imadi. 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 What is it? Imadi, what's wrong? Imadi. What happened? You looked as if you were... You know something, don't you?
You should go.
When I return, I'll tell my mother about us.
Where is he?
Preparing to embark on this rescue mission of his.
The chiefs are beginning to get out of hand, so I cannot make a scene. But you get 1 or 2 men and follow him.
What if the Jogus are attacking? There's something else.
touched you.
I was going to tell you about her later.
I see. So she's the one who's been putting all these ideas into your head. Omo, what were you thinking?
I want to marry her.
Are you mad? Nobody can marry her.
I thought you said I could do anything.
I know what I said!
I didn't mean it. You just said it to keep me quiet. Well, I mean it. I'm going to marry her.
She touched my son. She was sick. And my son did not deny it.
I will look into it.
I have witnesses. The punishment is banishment. All that remains is for you to tell her.
I will do what needs to be done.
You. What? You just could not stay away, could you? Even our enemies realized that I'm the child. But you could not handle that.
Still, why they took you? You think you're the child?
You want to claim that you do not know that?
Is that all you ever talk about? At this point, I don't care who the child is.
Really? Then tell me, why are you here? To borrow firewood?
I came to rescue you.
Everyone knew the legend of the child. I took advantage of that. And conveniently, it turned out Ifliqs was pregnant. I knew there would be rain at that time of the year. Someone would give birth at about that time. If not Ifliqs, another pregnant woman. It worked so well. Sometimes as a seer, we have to choose when to follow traditions and when to make traditions.
But are you saying there was no vision? There was no child?
What does it matter? What matters is that the people believed. And I believe that what I did saved our community.
But that's not possible. I had a vision.
Ameze, we must talk, oh.
Come later, Uwa.
Ikwe, it must be now. Ameze, I know you know how to identify the child.
Uwa, I told you before.
Liar! Oh, okay, Wetani.
Dare accuse me of lying?
I dare you! What will you do?
What will I gain by lying?
Maybe the Iyoba is paying you to do so. But all I know is that my son is the child.
Come here. I'll get you some herbs to calm you.
Amazing, what happened? Should I call someone?
No. It is too late.
Too late? Too late for what?
I deserve.
No. Not yet. Not now. I still have something to tell you. The basket. There is water in the basket. You lied about the prophecy, but the gods did send the child.
The gods sent the child?
Yes. You made up the rituals and the signs, but the gods sent the truth. When I touched the prince, I had a vision. I understood everything. I know exactly what's going to happen.
I had lost my faith when the Japanese defeated us. I believed the gods were not listening.
There is something I need to do, but I'm afraid.
I am not afraid, for you have given me back my gods.
Amazing. 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 No! No! No, Amazing.
So tell me, how did you manage to defeat that giant?
You do not believe in my witchcraft.
You know that no matter who wins this fight, they are still going to kill both of us.
Someone has to go back and prepare the people for war.
So what do we do now?
We're going to work together.
I'm not seeing anything spectacular about these boys.
This girl killed her.
How is this possible?
And why? She is her apprentice.
She was caught committing sacrilege. And in the hope of avoiding banishment, she killed Ameze. Luckily, I went to see Ameze about sacrifices and caught her in the act.
If we are saying that she killed Ameze, I think it is only proper for her to be investigated.
If you want to go to sleep, I can assure you, you will not be missed. For what she has dared to do, she must be punished. She must be given poison, and she will suffer for 12 hours, and at dawn, she will die. I am ready to pass sentence.
You do not have the right to sentence, madam. I am the Yase, and the power of life and death of our people lies with me.
I am Iyoba, mother to the heir apparent.
Till the coronation of your son, I sit over the affairs of our people, and my decision is final. The matter will be kept behind bars till the battle is over.
We have captured the strength of the Hirudu people. Tie him down to the horse and drag him to death. They believe that he is God. Let him save himself. You, tell Aturuku to prepare our men. We are attacking them now.
You're welcome back. And we thank the gods for your safe return. But the prince is missing. We have sent out scouts in search of him.
The Jogos are on their way, and we need to stop them.
But we cannot. We are not prepared for battle.
They will come here, burn our houses, kill our children, and before we know...
We have defeated these Jogos before, and we will defeat them again. I foresaw it, and that was why I sent a word to our allies. But how can we go to battle when the prince is missing?
Wherever the prince is, I'm sure his will be for us to fight and defend our people.
Yahweh, where is their Daikon?
I am yet to meet a man as gallant and as honorable as dear Daikon. The Ijogos are already at our boundary. Our people must unite and defeat them.
But Yahweh, until we find their Daikon, no water is going out.
I'd rather die fighting than sit around and wait for the Ijogos to come and destroy us again. Wait.
What's going on?
Iyoko! Iyoko!
God.
Yes, Your Highness.
I do believe you're aware that the wretched girl has been sentenced. It is to be poisoned. I am here to ensure that it is administered.
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes, sir.
Lusa,
Where is Oviawi?
he's gone to the battlefield to develop.
Yes, sir. Where's the Daike? I could have sworn I heard him talking to you.
He's gone to the battlefield.
Without even setting eyes on me.
Yeah, but isn't that what you've always wanted?
Do you trust them? Who? Our allies. You trust me? Is my loyalty ever in doubt, Your Highness?
Your Highness, she was searching for us when I saw her. She said she has a message from the Yoruba Senior Aide for Zua.
What is it? It's nothing. Yoruba sends her greetings.
Yoruba sends her greetings to the battlefield. Now your loyalty is in doubt. Zua, what is it?
It's Imade.
What about Imade?
What? Your Highness, the Jogus have crossed the Okwai River.
There are no birds. The sheep can never outsmart the wolf.
So you mean if nothing is done before sunrise, Imade will die?
Yes, Your Highness. But there's a way out.
What way?
There's an antidote on Ipoba Hill. You can get there before sunrise. She will leave.
Where is she?
She's at the grotto. Your Highness! Your people need you. We just received news that 3 Jogu scouts are advancing.
They have changed strategy.
The lamb is no match for the wolf.
There's an antidote on Ikoba Hill. If you can get there before sunrise, she will leave.
Your Highness!
Your people need you.
Something. I have turned a boy into a man. and a man into a king.
Sorry, I didn't see that stone. Hope you're not hurt.
Put me down.
No!
To save me, you have to kill both of us.
No one else will die today. No one else will die today.
Thank you. Put me down. You're not even halfway up. You're bleeding. You've not slept for 2 days. And the day is about to break. I have seen it.
What? When?
As soon as I touched you, I saw that we would never be together.
Can't we change it?
Maybe the plants will not be there. Or it will not work. At least you've given me the sunrise you promised me.
It's not fair. What will the people do without a seer?
Are you people? I have helped you. And now you can help them.
And what will I do without you?
You do many wonderful things. People will remember you and talk about you for generations and generations to come. I have seen it.
No. No. Brother, no. No.
Maria
She was the child. She was born the same year as me. My mother was missing for 3 days in the bush when she gave birth to her. No one could have known if she was born the same night the rain came.
I cannot possibly believe that.
You killed the child, Iye.
My son.
You've done a lot for me. And I think you do these things more for yourself.
Come on. You cannot possibly.
You could have you sentenced to death for the safety of the crown. You will have a new home outside Paris, outside the community. My coronation will soon take place, and I don't want to see you there. I don't want to see you ever again. Depart from my presence!